Speaking of different sizes and stages, I'd be curious around your compensation and benefits philosophy. Do you have one? And if so, has it changed as you've scaled?
Yes, good question. So one of the early from day one in the company, one thing that was really important to me was the principle of everybody an owner. And that's not true. Not everybody, not every business has that philosophy. But for me, I wanted to build a company where I knew we were going to raise outside money from venture capital firms and private equity firms over a long period of time. And I knew there would be chances or opportunities in one form or another for wealth creation to be had, and I really wanted all of our employees to benefit from that. And that it's been very valuable to me, very satisfying to me when we've had chances to sell stock, and I've had someone come to me and say, I just was able to sell a little bit of stock, and uh, I was able to sell enough stock to buy a house, and I did never thought I'd be able to buy a house or pay off my student loans, or something, a really material event for them, and that feels really good. And so that we've done that from day one, and so as a just a general compensation philosophy, I want everybody to be an owner and have ownership in the company. And then and that's been true and continues to be true and always will be true. One thing that's changed a little bit a few years ago, and I've struggled with the right bonus programs. To me, bonus programs do a couple of things. Bonus programs can be used to reward people, obviously, but it can also be used to align people. And so, to me, it makes sense. We sell to school, colleges, universities. We're selling an enterprise level product, and sales cycles are long. So we have a sales comp plan that's typical sales, enterprise sales comp plan, but everybody else in the company is on the same compensation plan, and I wanted everyone to orient around a single metric. So we don't have individual bonus plans outside of sales reps. We don't have individual bonus plans. We have a company level bonus plan, and if we hit our quarterly revenue target, everybody participates in the plan. And there's a little bit of differentiation on how we allocate that up. I mean, if someone's not performing well, they wouldn't get anything, but they're getting a specific message that says, hey, you didn't, this last quarter was rough, and you didn't do these things, and like your contribution was rough here, so you're not getting an allocation or getting a smaller part, and that forces a performance conversation in at least on a regular. I don't like doing that on an annual basis, but quarterly or more. But so it forces our leaders to do that. But that's an exception, really, right? Most of our 70 to 80% of our company is getting kind of roughly the same percentage of their salary every single quarter. In fact, it's actually 80 to 85%. And then maybe like 5 to 10% are in this kind of needs improvement area. And then 5 to 10% are, hey, you did something off the chart outstanding last quarter. It was specific in the quarter, and they might get a slightly higher allocation. So, but this is all the same plan, and this plan is funded by revenue attainment. So we all win by the same metric. So product needs to build product that enables us to continue to grow revenue. And our customer success needs to retain customers. Otherwise, we won't get our revenue goal. And marketing needs to continue to market to customers and support our overall revenue goals. Otherwise, we won't be able to participate. So that's new for us the last couple of years, and it's also created a quarterly cadence for me where I'll do a quarterly review with every one of our leaders of every single employee. We call it calibration, where we're recalibrating or calibrating on performance every quarter. And so that's been newer for us, and I'd say it works pretty well. It's not perfect, but it works pretty well and forces performance-related conversations, and also allows us to recognize top talent on a quarterly basis and figure out how are we going to continue to develop and advance this top talent.